Welcome to Before You Buy. It's TWiT's product review show, where we take the latest gadgets and gizmos that we get here in the Brick House, and we give them out to the members of the TWiT Army to give the most honest review we can possibly get. So let's go ahead down into the no hole and talk with cranky hippo Brian Burnett. We gave him a mouse and told us to see if it squeaks.
This is Brian Burnett from Before You Buy, and today I'm taking a look at the RollerMouse Red Plus from Contour. So this roller mouse is designed to be more ergonomic, and if you're someone who has wrist pain from using a mouse, or maybe you're developing carpal tunnel, something like that, reaching for the mouse can really be kind of a painful experience when you're sitting at a computer for long periods of time. So the roller mouse comes in and is kind of more ergonomic. You don't have to move your hands away from the keyboard, and you just gently glide this roller bar at the top to move the mouse around. Now, I was a little skeptical at how quickly I could pick this up, considering that I've used a mouse and keyboard since I've ever started using computers, so this is a little bit of a strange kind of input device. But it's really well built, super comfortable with this leather pad that the roller mouse has on it. And the actual roller bar has very little drag to it. It's super smooth. There's also buttons for specific things like copy paste. There's a left right mouse button, a roller mouse button in the middle, and a double click button. You can also adjust the speed on the fly at the very top there. So all in all, you don't have to take your hands off of where the roller mouse is and the keyboard, and really that way you can just keep your palms rested against it, and really reduces the motion. And I can see that being a really big benefit for a lot of people. There's quite a few different configurations you can do, work with a bunch of different keyboard designs, so you're more than likely to be able to find a configuration that will work best with your situation. Everything is pretty clear. The package comes with a little notebook to kind of show you the different layouts and things, and hooking it up to your PC is pretty easy. I just plugged it in, and it didn't have to download any special drivers or anything like that. It worked right away. I did use a couple of the different attachments to make it work with my keyboard, and once I got it all set up, it was fairly natural using it, navigating it around on the computer. And really, to test it out, I had to see what is it like playing Counter-Strike with this mouse, or any game for that matter. And just even trying to pick up a game with this worked fine. It actually was pretty naturally to me, and I didn't really have to think about using the roller bar. It was pretty neat. For pros and cons, clearly the main pro is it's ergonomic. It's really comfortable. You don't have to move your hand around. That is a big pro. Another pro is it's easy to use. You don't have to have special software. You just plug it in and go right away. And the third pro is it's definitely top-notch quality. It feels really solid. There's the metal base, metal aluminum base, and even the little attachments all feel really well made. And the leather pad is super comfortable. As for cons, the first one comes to mind is price. $265 is rather expensive, but if you are suffering from carpal tunnel, or your wrists are in pain when you're using your regular mouse and keyboard setup, $265 might be worth that. And a second con is the roller bar is pretty sensitive, so if you apply a little bit of pressure to it, it will click, and that just took a little bit of getting used to. But I did, in the few hours that I played with it consistently, I had a few accidental clicks. So is it a buy, try, or don't buy? Clearly, if you're someone who suffers from wrist pain, this is a buy. I would recommend it. The quality is superb, and it's kind of a no-brainer if you're looking for something ergonomic. That's been my review of the RollerMouse Red Plus from Contour. I'm Brian Burnett. Thanks for watching.
It's a buy for the Contour RollerMouse Red Plus. Now, Brian, I got to ask you, this is a $265 product. Is it that compelling that it's worth that much money?
So for me personally, like I'm fine with a regular mouse. I have like a gaming mouse that I really like. But if you're someone, most of the people I saw who were posting reviews about this on Amazon were plagued with really bad wrist problems and limited motion and things. So I feel like if you have those issues, you have carpal tunnel, or it physically pains you to use a mouse, then this is a really good option. It is expensive, but at no point did it feel like they cheaped out on any of it. Like all the inputs, all the buttons felt really nice. The little leather pad was pretty high quality, and even like the bottom of the keyboard was all just like aluminum, like drilled out.
So it's high quality.
Stuff. Yeah. So if you need something like that, then this is probably the one that you would want.
I guess the way to look at it would be that it's not a choice between an expensive mouse or an inexpensive mouse. It's a choice between this or you not using your computer because your hands hurt so much.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's like if you don't need it, then don't buy it. But if you do need something like that, then this is worth it.
Now, folks, don't forget that you can watch us live every Friday at 2:00 p.m. Pacific time at live.twit.tv. And if you watch us live, you get to see all the things that we actually cut out of this episode that you're now watching on the download. And don't you wish you had watched it live? As long as you're going to watch it live, go ahead and jump into our chat room at irc.twit.tv and give us real-time feedback. It's part of the experiment that is TWiT TV. Until next time, I'm Father Robert Ballister, the digital Jesuit. And remember, you got to watch before you buy.